In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add photos to your Premiere Pro video. So here you can see I've got an example of what I'm going to show. I'm going to show how you can get your video in your project and then have it fade in from your video. So this is very easy. So let's jump into it now. So I've already got my video project. I've already got my video recording on there. Now, I've also already got my images or photos downloaded to my computer. So the first thing you need to do is find your photos or images and locate them on your computer. Now for me, they are in the downloads. I've gone ahead and downloaded these two from Unsplash. Now you've got a couple of different options. You can go in the bottom left hand corner, you'll probably see the project section. You can go here and you can import them into the project section. So to do that, you would open up your file explorer. You can then locate the images. So I'm going to select these two and you can then drag them on here to the project section, and that will then add them to the project files. And then from here, you've got your two images and you can go ahead and then drag them onto the timeline. And then if you zoom in with the plus icon on your keyboard or the plus key, you can then make very minor adjustments based on where you want your image to go. Now, if you notice, this image is very high quality. So what we need to do is we need to resize it, and then I'll show you how you can get it to fade in. So bear with me, this will take no longer than a minute. So to resize it, you want to go ahead and click on the image, and then you need to go to Effect Controls in the top left-hand corner. If you don't have this, go to Window, then go ahead and click on Effect Controls, and it should appear. Then you can go to Scale. If you click on Scale, you can then bring this scale down or up depending on your image. So there we go. Let's get it to fit the frame like so. Okay, so now let's get this to fade in. So what we want to do is we want to bring the cursor all the way to the start of that photo. You can see it here. Now what you want to do is go to opacity and you want to bring it down to 0 to start. So click on 0, and then once you've set it to 0, you can go ahead and press this toggle animation button. That's going to create a keyframe at 0, and then move the cursor to where you want it to be faded in 100%. And you can see it will update on Effect Controls, and then change the opacity to 100%. Then what it will do is when the image starts, it will fade from 0 to 100%. Then on the other end, you just need to do it in reverse. So when you want the image to disappear, go ahead and click on Add Keyframe, and it will be on 100, and then move it a bit forward a couple of frames, then change it from 100 to 0, and it will fade into 0. That's all you've got to do. So you can then have your photo show up on the video in whatever location or time you want it to. So I hope that quick video was helpful. Thank you for watching.